The Godfathers are about to embark on an extensive American tour to promote their latest album, More Songs About Love and Hate. Stateside audiences may be pleased to hear that they've been described as the best live band in the world.
I don't know who said that, but I wish they keep saying it. It's really good, that, isn't it? I don't know, really. It depends on the night. I mean, sometimes we're the worst band in the world, and other times, yeah, we are the best band in the world. A lot of it's got to do with the audience. Like, we've just been touring out in Germany. It was really fantastic out there, you know, just where the audience and the band sort of meet together at some sort of point where it all connects. But I don't know, we don't really sort of believe things like that, really. You know, when we read them, even though we do think them about ourselves, we don't believe it when other people read it, because otherwise you just get too big-headed, really. We're the best band in the world and the worst band in the world. We've never had any doubts at all about the group. We've always been really confident in ourselves about what we wanted to do, because we also had a sort of vision of what sort of music we wanted to play, I think, really. And that was like, you know, bang up-to-date sort of rock and roll music, without being like sort of cliched about things or trying to make records that sound like 60s records or whatever, but to sort of drag it into the 80s, really, kick it into the 80s rock and roll music. No, we've never had any doubts, I don't think. Yeah, I think everybody's naive, because you think as soon as you make really good records, that's it. You're going to be successful, but it's not like that. You know, even if you make really, really brilliant records, doesn't mean to say you're not going to make it. It's just what you don't realise when you first form a group is that a lot of time it's really hard work, and that you've got to really push yourself all the time. But in a sort of a way, we've sort of expected that, really. I mean, we thrive on like hard work and tension and things like that.
We were green, but maybe not as green as some people, I don't know.
It was like I was living in a squat before we formed the group, and, you know, telling your mum that you're living in a squat and in a rock and roll group, no mum wants to hear things like that, really. You know, and they all think it's like a complete waste of time. Until they sort of hear you on the radio or see you on TV or see you in, like, one of the Sunday papers or something, they think, oh, you know, you're doing really good, you know, keep it up. But you don't, it's always the same. You never get any encouragement at the start, and then, you know, everybody says how great you are, you know, it's always the same, don't matter what band you're in, really.
So after all this time, you haven't got passé about doing things at all?
No, we never get jaded. It's the first thing people ask us when they do interviews is, oh, you must have done so many interviews before, surely aren't you jaded by the whole process? Well, we're not really.
There's so much left for us to achieve, you see.
Everyone's different, you know, like every audience is different. We sort of like look at things differently, I think, to a lot of other bands. Like we always used to say about going on tour, it was like going on holiday for us, really, because we'd never been to France or Italy or whatever. Well, I've been to France before, but we've never been to any of these like European type places, and it's just a really good crack to get over there and do things like that. And it's just as exciting to be sitting here talking to you, talking about our new album as it was talking about the last album or whatever. I don't think it's a thing you can get sort of bored with, really. I mean, you don't mind, it's never a problem to sign autographs, because I've seen other people in groups and like, oh, I can't sign an autograph, I've got a headache. You know, what a prick, if I could say it, you know. I won't say the person, but I mean, I was very much influenced by seeing somebody doing that to somebody else, and I think that's really unfair, you know. Because I've gone up to people before in the past and asked for their autograph when I was much younger, you know. But, you know.
You just got to keep in mind that it's like, it's very flattering, really, isn't it? I mean, that somebody's that interested in you, they want your autograph, you know, and like to turn around on them and to be rude about it, or to tell them, you know, tell them what to do with it, it's just not fair.
I think we make fantastic noises in the Godfathers, you know. It's always great just to squeeze out really good different noises, or something just a little bit quirky, something a little bit strange, really. But I think the Godfathers are like a normal type pop group. Thank God for that. No point in being a group if you're going to be modest about it, really. If you've got a good thing, you want to share it with people, really.
You've got to believe you're in the best band, otherwise there's no point, is there?
That's it, we believe in ourselves, but we're not big-headed, I think. You know, it's a funny sort of line to sort of differentiate between, but I can see the difference, I think, really. We're not flash about being in the band, but we know we're in a great band. Just want more people to know about it, really.